Perth Stadium Management, as the operators of Domain Stadium, are set to host the biggest September on record. We are set to host 4 AFL Finals, followed by the McDonald's Waffle Grand Final, heading into a really exciting event calendar in the back end of 2015, where we'll be hosting 2 Monster Jam events, followed by a Fleetwood Mac concert, followed by 2 AC/DC shows. We're expecting nearly 250,000 fans that will be coming through our doors across the next 3 months, and we're excited of the challenge of demonstrating how we can deliver great experiences to each and every one of those visitors at the stadium. There's obviously a significant amount of work that goes into preparing a stadium to host that schedule of events, and in particular to host back-to-back events, which we'll be doing this weekend. With Fremantle and West Coast finishing in the top 2 positions of the AFL ladder, we've secured 4 home finals at Domain Stadium. So a significant amount of work goes into delivering back-to-back events when you consider we've only got about 15 hours between the finish of one event prior to the start of the next. One of the most significant logistical challenges is how we pull together a team of nearly 2,000 staff that will be working across both of those events. That relates to about 11,000 man hours that go into preparing and operating the facility across all of our staff. And we have to ensure that they're well trained and they're inducted and they understand their requirement for delivering great fan experiences for all of our customers. As part of delivering the great experience for the fans, we also have to ensure that we deliver what's really important to fans, which is a great food experience. In 2015, with our Perth Stadium Management partners Delaware, we launched our new West Australian focused food experience at the stadium. We now have 20 specialty retail outlets that offer anything from gourmet hot dogs to Mexican options to a range of unique American and international trend foods backed with local food flavours. Even when the weather starts to turn cold, we're offering unique things like soup at the stadium now with hot rolls. So even on those colder days, we've got something available for everyone. And we're really proud to say that the menu is produced and supplied by nearly 70% of those items actually coming from Western Australian producers. As part of preparing to deliver that great food experience, there's a large amount of volume that goes into that delivery. Across those events, we'll be delivering something like 36,000 cups of beer. There'll be 24,000 pies and hot dogs that will be served. Nearly 4 tonnes of chips will be served, and we'll also be preparing nearly 7,000 high quality VIP corporate meals across the weekend. So a significant amount of logistics is going into all of the kitchens that are fully operational at the moment, with all of the chefs working long hours to ensure that we've got beautiful, fresh, West Australian themed food available for all the fans that are coming across our busy event schedule. We're also all standing out on the oval today, and as you can see, it is in pristine condition, and we've got a high quality team of turf team that delivers exceptional turf to meet all of the AFL standards. There's about 80 hours of work that goes into preparing the turf. We have to mow in all of these patterns, which you can see out on the oval today. We have to do a whole range of turf testing to ensure that we meet AFL standards. And just recently we've gone about replacing the whole centre square. So we're really confident that the turf condition is in the highest standard and it will be able to meet all of the conditions that will be coming over the next couple of weeks. When we go to back-to-back events, it's really important that we provide a safe and clean venue for all of our fans. Security is a really important requirement for us in delivering a safe venue. We'll be having nearly 200 security staff that will be working across each event, and we've called on extra mobile security teams to be able to assist in our overall overlay to ensure that all of our fans can rest assured that they'll be attending and being a part of a safe and exciting event at the stadium. For the fans, we encourage that they come along and that they're passionate and that they loyally support their teams at the match. But we also ask them to consider the fans around them and all the families that are coming along and make sure they don't participate in antisocial behaviour. And we also remind fans that racial vilification is not accepted at this stadium and will be dealt with immediately by stadium management. For those fans that have an issue, from something as simple as maybe a damaged seat through to experiencing antisocial behaviour, we remind them to contact stadium management on the day through our SMS SOS system. As part of getting into the stadium for this weekend, there will be extra security, and we will be having extra screening to ensure that all of our minimum standards are met by the fans as they come into the stadium. So there may be slightly longer queues as people are coming into the stadium today, but we also encourage fans to make the trip a little bit earlier. There's no better time to be at the stadium early to soak up all of the atmosphere of the final series than across this weekend and into the rest of September. And to accommodate all the fans that are arriving early, we've set up dedicated fan zones. Outside Gate 7 and outside of Gate 19, we've got dedicated fan zones that will be hosting live music and entertainment, large screens, and a whole range of food and beverage options available. So we encourage fans to get along early, soak up all of the atmosphere of the finals, and then make their way into the stadium to be part of all of the entertainment across the final series. We're also aware that lots of fans, they don't get to turn up to their normal seats at the stadium as part of the final series. So we'll be having extra customer service teams available to help fans coming into the stadium, and if they are a little bit unsure of where to go, we'll be having mobile customer service teams with backpacks and flags on, and they'll be looking out for any customers that are a little bit unsure to make sure that they can clearly get to their seats and can help with any inquiries about any information they require about the stadium. There are some big winners obviously in relation to the AFL Finals series and our big events calendar at the end of the year. As part of being with the West Australian Football Commission, we're a not-for-profit organisation, and we'll be investing all of the earnings out of our final series back into grassroots football all across Western Australia. In addition, there's going to be some great benefits for our local food suppliers with all the increased volumes that will be purchased through them. And there's obviously going to be a great flow on to the local businesses through Subiaco and Leederville. We also encourage fans to be wary of where they're purchasing tickets as we head into the finals. It's really important that our fans are only buying from safe and secure sites such as Ticketmaster and the Ticketmaster resale sites. We cannot guarantee if fans are purchasing tickets from other sites that those tickets are valid and they will be accepted when they actually turn up at the stadium. So we encourage all fans, don't take the risk. Make sure that you're buying your tickets from a legitimate source, which would be from the Ticketmaster site or the ticket resale site. Most importantly, we're saying congratulations to both West Coast and Fremantle for a really exciting AFL season. We look forward to supporting them and their fans across the final series. It's set to be one of the most exciting final series in Western Australia. There'll be no better place to watch the game than live at Domain Stadium. So we expect the big winners across the final series will be all the footy fans that get to come to Domain Stadium.